Okay, good afternoon. Last class we discussed the uh, life cycle of Pedagonium and next one Sargassum and Polycyphonia is over. Today we discuss the lichens. Mainly, the first one, lichens is studied in the Schwarner in 1867 in 1868. What is the meaning of the lichens? Lichens mean symbiotic association of algae and fungi. Symbiotic association of algae and fungi. The algal mainly is the algal partner is also called as the pycobian. The algal partner is also called as pycobian, and fungal partner is also called as mycobian. Okay, algal partner is also called as the pycobian. The fungal partner is also called as the mycobian. Okay, mainly the first one is are the mainly the lichens are the first second research started in the Schwadner. The algal partner is also called as the mycobian, and the fungal partner also called as the mycobian. Main is a symbiotic association. The algae and fungi is the symbiotic association. The study of the lichens and is also called as the lichenology. Lichenology, the study of the lichens is also called as lichenology. Mainly, Schwadner the first studied the nature of the lichens, and next one discussed the relationship to elotism. Okay, Schwadner. Mainly the famous Antoine DeBerry also described the association of the symbiosis. What is the meaning of the symbiosis? Both the organisms are the benefited. Both the organisms are the benefited, and especially lichens are the symbiotic nature. Mainly lichens are the symbiotic nature. Next one, elotism. Mainly, is are the some are the is association to the symbiotic association to is also called as lichenization. Mainly algae and fungi association to they can form the lichenization. Okay, the Webster also Webster lichens are under come to the in Eumycota. Under comes to the Eumycota. Okay, these are the next one is the habitat. These are the growing is mainly these are the growing in the throughout the world. Maximum is are the growing in shadow places. They can grow in the shadow places. Mostly, some are the tropical countries. Next one, some are the subtropical forest. Also, they can Greenland, Island, Alaska. Some are the forest hill regions, especially hill regions. Also, they can grow in mainly reindeer moss. These are the reindeer moss are that they can grow in the Arctic. Reindeer moss also they can grow in especially in Arctic tundra. Okay, so give the reindeer moss is the Cladonia rangifera. Okay, your annual examination point of view, give the scientific name of the Cladonia rangifera is also called as reindeer moss. Reindeer moss. Okay, next one is the male is there the approximately the lichens are the height is the maximum 15 to 30 centimeters. Some are the lichens are then growing the some are the barks. Next one, some are the uh, crust in the terrestrial conditions. Next one, some are the branches. Okay, based on the habitat number, mainly based on the habitat, the different types of the lichens. Saxicolous lichens. Saxicolous mean these are the grow on the mainly Saxicolous grow in the rocks. Okay, so occurrence mainly Saxicolous lichens mean mainly occurrence is the approximately 15,000 to 20,000 species lichens described in the so far. Mainly are the they can throughout the world habitats. Okay, some are the uh, lichens also cannot tolerate the chemical pollution, and the hence are not the generally found in the around the industrial cities and towns. There are also lichen deserts. It also describes the lichen deserts. Mainly are the growing the tropics and subtropic temperate in the polar region. Mainly reindeer moss are the available in the Arctic tundra. Okay, reindeer moss. What are the reindeer moss? Uh, Cladonia rangifera is the reindeer moss. Based on the habitat is the number of lichens also available. Saxicolous. Saxicolous mainly those that grow on the rocks is also called as the Saxicolous lichens. We'll give the examples of the Saxicolous like a Dermatocarpon Saxicolous, mainly Dermatocarpon Peltigera in the Varcaria. So all are under comes the Saxicolous lichen. What is it? Mainly Saxicolous mean lichens grow on rocks. Okay, they also called as the crustose lichen. Crust lichens. Next one, Saxicolous lichen. Next one is the Terricolous lichen. Terrestrial condition. What is the meaning of the terrestrial? The lichens are grow on earth. Terricolous lichens, the lichens are the grow on earth. Okay, is also called as mainly is the ground on the ground of the called terrestrial lichens. Cladonia, Floricania, Lesidia. Floriconia, Lesidia. Next one, Carticolous lichen. This type of the lichens are on grow tree trunks, especially that the grow on the tree trunks are mainly tree trunks. Okay, Carticolous. Okay, Carticolous lichens. Example is the Parmelia and Asnia. Okay, Lignicolous lichens. Lignicolous lichens mean that the grow on wood, especially wood, also called as lignicolous lichens. Okay, example is the Cephallum calicium. Okay, Cephallum calicium, and next one is the next one Polycolous lichen. What is the meaning of the polycosal lichen? Folios mean leaf, especially this type of the lichens and grow the leaves. Also called as the polycosal lichens. Example is the Sporidium. Next one, Bisolona. These are the polycosus lichens. Next one, Vitricolous lichen. Vitricolous. What is the meaning of the vitricolous lichen? Especially this type of the lichens grow on glass. Grow on glass. Vitricolous lichen. Pertusaria, Xanthoformilia are the Vitricolous lichens. Next one, ecological adaptations. Mainly lichens are they can relate to the ecological adaptation. Mainly most of the some of the lichens are grow in rocks. Mainly, what are the pioneer of the Geosphere? The pioneer of the Geosphere is the mainly the crustose lichens is the pioneer of the Geosphere. Crustose lichens, mainly crustose lichens are the pioneer of the Geosphere. Next, the what are the climax stage? Climax stage of the in Geosphere, the forest is the climax stage. Woodland, especially woody land trees are the woodland trees are the pioneer. Woodland is the climax stage. What are the pioneers of the pioneer of the pioneer of the Geosphere is the crustose lichen, and next one is the in the climax stage is the woody plants. Most of the forest trees. Okay, mainly these are the some are the lichens, or they can release the some are the acids. These are the acids are the they can split the some are the rocks. Okay, some of the drugs are the split, the internal part, the split arsenic acid, different types of chemicals are the enter into the rocks. They can grow the number of trustose lichens. Mainly weathering. These are the lichens also they can use for the weathering. Okay, weathering, and next one is the formation of soil. Okay, especially rocks are rock weathering. So formation of soil is the main important key role of the they can act the lichens. Okay, next one, lichen to as a biology. Lichen to as a bio. Already we discussed the phycobian and the mycobian. Mainly, phycobian and mycobian is the mycobian is the fungal member. Phycobian is the algae. Both are the symbiotic association. Okay. At the same time, in phycobian, the complete are the complete are the partial parasitic nature, especially they can see in the some of the algal member, sorry, fungal members. Some of the fungal members are the they can generate the ostoriums. Okay, these are the ostoriums are the absorb the only nutrients, and next one moisture. These are the moisture they can utilize the algal member. They can produce the own food materials. The algal members is the icobate, especially they can produce the food materials. These are mainly algal. These are the autotrophic nature. The fungal member is the heterotrophic nature. Mainly fungal member is the shelter. The algal member is the they can produce the food materials. Okay, mainly these are the relation is also called as elotism. And next one is the master slave relationship. Master slave relationship. Okay, at the same time some are the lichens participation in the lichen participation also, mainly some are the association of the some are the lichens. Most of the 33 species are the they associated in the some are the fungal members. What are the 33? 21 species belongs to the chlorophyceae, 11 species are the cyanophyceae, one species is the xanthophyceae. All are the unicellular organisms. Okay, actually most of the in fungal association to some are the algal in chlorophyceae members and cyanophyceae members and xanthophyceae. Okay, these are the most of these are the unicellular organisms. Okay, next one is the what are the examples of the some are the algal members? Chlorella, Cleocapsa, Nastac, Stegonema, Protococcus, Probaxima, Rivillaria. These all are the algal members. Mycobiont, especially most of the mycobionts are the belongs to the Ascomycotina members. Okay, actually most of the maximum is participate in the Ascomycotina member. The minimum some are the Basidiomycotina, some are the Deuteromycotina members also participated in mycobiont. Okay, what are the benefit of the mycobiont? What are the benefit of the mycobiont? Especially some algal members are the uh, mainly the participate in the nitrogen fixation. Okay, the algal members are the mainly they can produce the food materials. There the food materials are they can utilize the some of the fungal members. Okay, what are the benefit of the phycobiont? What are the benefit of the phycobiont? Mainly phycobiont will benefit of the phyco phycobiont benefit is the mainly especially mycobiont benefit is the only shelter purpose of the some algal member. Shelter main is the shelter purpose. Okay, there the both are the lichens also they can live in the in abiotic environment. They mainly they are growing the abiotic environment. What are the classification of the algae? Sorry, lichens. Mainly lichens are the thallus already thallus morphology. Thallus morphology is the basing of the morphal lichens are they can belong to the mainly three groups: clustose lichens, okay, foliose lichens, fructicose lichens. The thallus are the scale of recognize the fourth group also called as the squamose lichens. Okay, based on the formula, based on mainly morphological characters. Based on the morphological characters, this is the three types of the lichens: crustose lichens, next one foliose lichens, and fruticose lichens. What are the crustose lichens? These are the are thin and the flat, the strongly attached to the substratum. They're the mainly they growing on bark of trees and ground and surface of the rocks. Mainly they're the growing on surface of rocks. Example is the Graphis, Lecanora. Next one, Rhizocarpon. Rhizocarpon. These are the like crustose like crust mean rocks. Mainly these are the grow on rocks. Okay, crustose lichens. Example Graphis, Lecanora, and Rhizocarpon. Next one is the foliose lichen. See this one. The diagram is the okay. See these are the different types of the lichens. Crustose lichen, Thallus crustone. Especially see this one. Diagram is the plants are they can grow in the rocks. Can only detect with the armor chase. Next one is the crustose lichens. Okay. Next one is the foliose lichens. What is the meaning of the foliose lichens? Foliose lichens also, the thallus structure is the small leaf-like branches that grow parallel of the substratum. Okay, the lower surface of the thallus special structure is also rhizines are produced in the penetrate. Okay, example is the Parmelia, Pyxis. Okay, these are the foliose mean the thallus structure is the leaf-like structures. Thallus structure is the leaf-like structures. Fruticose lichens. What are the fruticose lichens? These are the mainly extremely branched and the appear like the small bush-like structure. The branches grow from the substrate and the cylindrical structures, and the central branch is also called as axis. The central branch is also called as the axis. Okay, rhizines also are usually absent. Rhizines are the absent present in the foliose lichens. Rhizines are the absent in fruticose lichens. Give the examples. Some are the examples of the for fruticose, especially fruticose. Mainly is of the fruticose lichens are the number of branched. The thallus organization they can see in the some number of branches, like the very small branches they can see in the branched, extremely branched, appear like a small bush, also called as fruticose lichen. Example Asnia, Cladonia, Ramelian. Okay, and the another one is the squamose lichens. This thallus is covered with the number of scales. The thallus is covered with the number of scales. Okay, see this one is the okay. These are the different types of the lichen. See, this one is the different types of the lichen. First one is the A crustose lichen. Okay, next one is the foliose lichen. Next one, fruticose lichen. Crustose lichens are they can grow on rocks. Foliose lichens is the thallus organized like the leaf. Fruticose lichens are the thallus organized is the bush of, especially on branched. Okay, branched. These are the lichens. At the same time, lichens also, these are the lichens. Okay, the crustose lichens, foliose lichens, fruticose lichens, thallus organization, different types of the thallus organization. Okay, next one is the thallus diagrammatic thallus is upper portion, the cortex, the hypo layer. Next one algal zone, some are the algal cells. Next one medulla, next one lowest cortex of the hypo layer, and the rhizines. Rhizines are the present in foliose lichens. In fruticose lichens, rhizines are absent. Okay, these are the lichens. Okay, internal structure of the lichens. Okay, internal structure of the lichens. See, this one is the actually the see this is the diagrammatic. See there is the diagrammatic, especially the internal structure of the homologous thallus, especially the one is the algal structure, the some are the IPS, especially what are the mycelium. These are the mycelium, the thallus, round like ball like structures. Okay, what are the internal structure anatomy of the lichens? What are the internal? Mainly internal shows the mainly four parts: upper cortex, the algal zone, medulla, and lower cortex. Okay, the upper what are the main see, see this one is the mainly four structures: upper 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 cortex. Okay, next one algal zone, medulla, lower cortex. These are the anatomy of the foliose lichens. The four parts is commonly found in the lower in foliose lichens.
Sir, can you tell the page number?
I don't know exactly.
124.
Okay, okay, 124. Okay, these are the internal structure of the lichens, especially the internal structure of the lichens. Okay, next one is the uh, reproduction lichens. At what are the nutrition of the and growth of the lichens? The major partner of the lichens, the mycoband, is the heterotrophic nutrition. The minor partner is lichens of the phycoband is the autotrophic. Autotrophic nature, especially they can relate to the phycoband. The mycoband is the heterotrophic nature. Okay, the algal partner help to the fungal partner in nutrition. Okay, mainly some of the lichens are the fungal IPA sends the astoria into algal cells, absorb the nutrients. What are the importance of the astoria? Astoria are the absorption of the nutrients. Okay, some fungi that gives to the vitamin essential for growth of the like thiamine, protein, and some especially algal cells. What are the main photos? Main some are the algal members are the nostoc form is the glucose. Okay, and next one trixiboxia is the produce the ribitol. The same some are the fungal IPA store in the carbohydrates in the form of the mannitol. Okay, these are the nutrition, especially heterotrophic nature is the fungal member, autotrophic nature is the phycobiont algal member. What are the main reproduction of the lichens? Mainly lichens reproduce the mainly vegetative methods. Mainly vegetative is the fragmentation. Okay, mainly vegetative reproduction is the mainly four methods. One is the fragmentation and formation of the diaspores like Suridia, Isidia, and Cephalodia. This is the very important annual examination point of view. One mark question. What are the vegetative reproduction parts of in lichens? Okay, vegetative parts in lichens. Okay, mainly are the Suridia and Isidia. Suridia, Isidia is also Cephalodia also vegetative reproduction part. Fragmentation, mainly fragmentation. Isidia are the these are the mainly formed the upper cortex of small cylindrical root-like structure growing upwards. Okay, in this structure also both algal and the fungal IPAs are present. Isidia, based on the structure, these are the construction and ends of the easily separate disappears form of the new thale. Disappear from the cephalodia. Cephalodia is also called as singular. Isidium also singular. Isidia, cephalodium. Cephalodium is also singular. Isidium also singular. These are the both are the vegetative reproductive parts. Asexual reproduction only it occurs only mycobion. Okay, asexual reproduction is the only occurring to the mycobion. The asexual reproductive structure most commonly is the pycnidium. What are the pycnidium structure? The pycnid is the flask shaped structure with narrow ostiole. Okay, the fungal hyphae is the lining the inner surface of the pycnidium produce the long vertical pycnidiospores. Okay, next one is the sexual reproduction. Only sexual reproduction is the it also occur only in mycobion. Most of the lichens have the ascomycota fungi is the mycobion. The produce the ascospores. Okay, the fruit body. What are the fruit body of the ascomycotina? Ascospores. Okay, ascospores. Mainly, most of is the commonly formed ascospores are the apotheca. Okay, some of the apothecium is the formed thallus is the foliage like can show the number of apothecia. Some of the lichens showing the sexual reproduction. Ascogonium is the female gametangium. Okay, female gametangium. The male gametangium are the antheridium as spermatangium. Okay, these are the mainly spermatization process. Gametangial spermatization process you can see in sexual reproduction of the some of the in mycobiont. The reproduction of the phycobiont also only partner is the uh, algal partner normally do not reproduce the nature. Okay, is the mainly is the introduced in the reproduction in the laboratory cultures. Mm, classification of the lichens also is over. Okay, some of the lichens are found the result the close association to the some two organisms different morphology and nature. Ascolichens. Next one is the basidiolichens and nitrolichens. What are the importance? What are the some importance of the some are the lichens? Cladonia. These are the custose lichen. Clado is a common is a custose lichen is also called as the reindeer moss. Reindeer moss. Reindeer moss. Reindeer moss is also called as the Cladonia rangifera. Especially these are the Cladonia. Professor Manorachari is also associated report the widely present in the Araku Valley in Andhra Pradesh. Taxonomically it belongs to the Cladoniaceae order Lecnorales. Apothecium is the common food body produced in Cladonia. Parmelia is also foliage lichen. Foliage lichen. The next one is the Asnia is the fruticose lichen. What are the importance of the Asnia? Mainly is the growing hanging of some of the tree branches. Mainly is the asnic acid which shows the antibacterial property and taxonomically belongs to the family Formulaceae. Especially is the what mainly arsenic acid. Asnia they can relieve from the cough. They can relieve from the cough. Next one, criteria. Mainly these are the growing in the Himalaya regions. Okay, mainly these are the growing in the Himalaya regions. Are the come to the folios lichens or frustose lichens. Peltigera mainly is also called as the dog lichen. Mainly these are the treatment of the rabies. Okay, rabies spread by the dog bite. Okay, Peltigera. Some are the importance of the lichens, ecological importance. eh, Mainly importance of the some are the genres and the importance of the lichens, ecological importance, that the primary succession pioneers of the Giroseer, pioneers of the Giroseers. I mean, lichens also help the soil formation, and next one stabilization of the soil, and next one rock weathering also. You can manage. Next one other important lichens as a food. Cladonia rangifera, reindeer moss. Cladonia rangifera is also called as reindeer moss. It also is a especially food lichens as a food. Okay. Next one, Parmelia. Parmelia species also in South India. Some of the rock flower. What are the importance of the rock? Especially the rock flower are they can use for the preparation of biryani. Especially the used for the smell. Okay, and drug preparation. Okay, some are the loberia palmaria, Parmelia succulenta. Mainly is the treatment of the brain infections. And the next one, Parmelia saxili is the treatment of epilepsy. Treatment of epilepsy. Next one, Asnia cladonia is also asnic acid, which having the antibacterial properties, and this is caused by the some of the gram. Mainly, they can use for the treatment of the cough. Treatment of cough. Next one, Ceteraria icelandica is used for treatment of diabetes and pulmonary infections. Okay. Umbilicaria is treatment of the jaundice. Next one, some of the lichens control the plant disease also. Sodium asnate can control the tomato canker disease. Lecanor is arsenic acid, control the tobacco mosaic diseases. Okay. Nephroma also is also pistia control growth of the wood rotting fungi. Lichens are the preparation of the dyes or chill. These are the very important. Archil. Archil is the extracted from the Rochella species or Lecanora species. Okay, what are the importance of the Archilla is the dye. Okay, these are the one type of the dye. Is Archil extracted from the species of Rosella and Lecanora. Mainly arsenal. Arsenal also is the dye used the for the preparation of the staining of chromosomes in biology or laboratories. These are the derived extract from the Rosella tinctoria, Rosella tinctoria or Rosella montagoni. And other. Next one is the preparation of perfumes. Ramalina and Cladonia also you can extract the number of mainly perfumes. Okay, lichens as a pollution indicators. Already lichen deserts. Lichen, what are the meaning of the pollution indicators? These are the lichens, they cannot grow in the particular pollution areas. Okay, they cannot grow in the particular pollution areas. At the same time, these are the indicators. Okay, that the particular area they cannot grow in the some of the lichens. These are the highly polluted areas. The highly polluted. Next one is the Lecanora used to detect the copper and the lime deposits. Okay, mainly are the Lecanora also the copper and the lime depositors. Next one, some are the harmful lichens, some are the Ivernia. Okay, next one is the ecozoma rashes and skin disease. Ivernia is the and they can cause some of these. Asnia species described the old man beard. Asnia species are the old man beard, also called as the old man beard. These are the lichens. These are the total lichens. Types of the lichens. Rochella. Rochella is the dye. Asnia, asnic acid they can use for the cough. Next one, some of the perfumes. Rock flower, lecanora, reindeer moss, cladonia, reindeer moss, cladonia. Okay, next one, cladonia rangifera. Next one, old man beard. Asnia is also called as old man beard. The different are the structure and importance and of the lichens. Next one. Next topic is the fungi. Okay. Next topic is the fungi. What are the importance of the fungi? Okay, is the fungi is the heterotrophic nature. Fungi also heterotrophic nature. Mainly Entomimon Michaeli, the Italian botanist published the Nova Plantarum genera. Okay, who is the father of fungi? Entomimon deberry. Okay, Entomimon deberry is the father of fungi. Okay, is the father of fungi. And next one, distribution. It's the ubiquitous. They can grow in the ubiquitous. Ubiquitous means they can grow they cannot grow anywhere. They can grow anywhere. Ubiquitous. The nature is the ubiquitous. Some of the fungi enter into the symbiotic relationship. For example, mycorrhiza. Okay, the roots of the higher plants from mycorrhiza. Some of the algal forms of the lichens also. Okay, mainly helpful of the what are the importance of the mycorrhiza? One main mycorrhiza is the absorption of the phosphorus elements. Absorption of the phosphorus elements. According to Whittaker in 1969, proposed the 5 kingdoms. Okay, one is the Monera, Protista, fungi is the separated kingdom according to Victor, Plantae and Animalia. Okay. Next one, classification of the mycete is a Eumycota. See this one. 1 minute. So this is the classification of fungi. Myxomycota and Eumycota. Eumycota and Myxomycota. Myxomycota is the slime molds. Slime molds also called as the Myxomycota. 1 minute. Mycota. Okay, these are the diagram. Okay. Fungi is the Myxomycota. Slime molds is the mainly actually the plant, the fungal member cell wall is made of the chitin, and the algal member cell wall is made of the some are the cellulose. Okay, maximum slime modes there is no particular shape. The slime modes is the plant body is the interaction is the amoeboid naked protoplasm. There is no structure, the particular structure, myxomystes. Especially there are also slime molds. Example is the plasmodifera or poma is the come to the myxomystes. Eumycota. Eumycota also is the plant body is the unicellular, the multicellular, some are the filaments are some multicellular. Okay, based on the mycota. Next one is the uh, kingdom of the mycete. The next one is the phycomycetes. They can divide the mycelium is the separate and the multinucleate. Phycomycetes they can divide the mastigomycotina, zygomycotina, ascomycotina, basidiomycotina, deuteromycotina. Okay. Mainly, what are the cell wall is made of the chitin. Okay, it's the chitin. The biochemistry of the cell wall is the fungal chitin. Next one, storage material also glycogen. Storage material is the food material is mainly glycogen, mainly glycogen. The typical animal cells of but not of higher plants. Growth. The growth is the group filamentous fungi apical, the hypogrown the only apices. Okay, it's a point. Okay, the growth is the mainly filamentous organism which has almost the filament can enlarge and divide. Protoplasmic continuity. Mainly some are the juice sporic fungi. Some of the juice spores fungi are the zygomyces made of the acceptate genocytic condition. Okay, the continuous body fungal. Mycelia fungi belong to the Ascomycotina, Basidiomycotina, most of Deuteromycotina. Okay, next one, genetic plasticity, especially you can see in the neurospora. Neurospora is the fungal cells contain the membrane bound nuclei. These are the xenocytic number of cells are the contain xenocytic mean many nuclei, many cells. And at the same time, neurospora is mainly used for the in biotechnological purpose. Structure of the fungal mycelium is the what are the mycelium hyphae. Hyphae is described the mycelium in most of the unicellular fungi is the especially yeast is belongs to the Ascomycotina. It belongs to Ascomycotina. The fungal body is the summer with rhizides, especially rhizides. Fungal body is the rhizides. You can see the Castridium, Cladium, mycel. Next one are the structure of the typical fungal. And next one, dimorphic fungi. Some are the fungal members are the dimorphic fungi. Some show the dimorphism. When these fungi are growing under the favorable condition, their natural substrate is the mycelia growth. Okay, what are the example dimorphic fungi? Mucorrhoxae. Example is the Mucorrhoxae. Mainly, the dimorphic fungi they can cause the some of the smut causing diseases. Smut causing diseases. Cell wall is another important is the most of the fungal members are the cell wall is made of the chitin. Some are the class some are the class Umaicetes members are the cell wall is made of the chitin plus cellulose. These are the very important Umaicetes. Okay, chitin plus chitin plus Umaicetes class is the cellulose and plus beta glucans. Cellulose and beta glucans. Nucleus is the eukaryotic nucleus. The mitochondria also present in the fungal members. Endoplasmic reticulum also available. Ribosomes also available. Vacuoles. Golgi bodies is also called as the dictyosome. Fungal genera such as the Pythium rhizopus, especially recognized in some of the dictyosome. Lysosomes, especially, are the only seen the some of the zoosporic fungi. Reserve food materials are the mainly glycogen or lipids. Okay, calcium oxalate in crystal salts, keratinoid also substituted in some of the fungi. Mainly reserve food materials are the glycogen particle. What are the nutrition of the fungi? Heterotrophic nutrition. Okay, nutrition is the heterotrophic nutrition. Mainly growth of the fungi. The fungi is worldwide distribution. Mainly are the grow in the majority is the fungi. Mesophilic nature. Mesophilic nature. Reproduction of fungi. Vegetative reproduction, asexual reproduction is the mainly asexual reproduction is the fragmentation, chlamydospore formation, cell division and budding. Cell division and budding. These are the asexual reproduction. Next one, zoospores also asexual reproduction. Aplonospores, arthrospores, conidia. All are participate in the asexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction. What are the sexual is the mainly plasmogamy. Okay, planogametic copulation, gametangel contact. The next one is the gametangel copulation. The spermatization. The spermatization is a very high type of the reproduction. You can see in the next one, somatogamy. Somatogamy also they can see in the basidiomycota. The sexual reproduction totally absent in deuteromycotina member is also called as the imperfect fungi. Imperfect fungi. Economic reproduction is over. The classification, these are the classification according to Ainsworth classification. Mainly according to Ainsworth classification 73, most of the fungal members are undercomes the Mycetea. Mycetea they can divide the Myxomycota and Eumycota. Myxomycota are the mainly are the plasmodiophoripels, the slime mold. Mainly is that there is no particular structure. The plasmodium structure. There is no particular structure. Okay. Eumycota, you can divide the five subdivisions. One is the mastigomycotina, zygomycotina, ascomycotina, basidiomycotina, deuteromycotina. Okay. Mastigomycotina mainly is the in sexual reproduction they can form the oospore. Most of the flagellas are the motility nature. Motile flagellas. Motile zoospores. Zoospores are they can see in the mastigomycotina. Next one, aplonospores. Aplonospores are the non-motile. Okay. Aplonospores. In zygomycotina, they can form the in zygospores, the asexual reproduction. Next one is the cell wall is the chitin, is made of the chitin. Next one is the ascomycotina members, especially in the fruit body, is the clistothecium, perithecium, apothecium. They are the biggest subdivision, especially in most of the algal fungal members. 15,000 species are available in the Nascomycotina members. Okay, mainly Clistothecium fruit bodies is the Clistothecium, Perithecium, and Apothecium. Nascomycotina. Example is the Penicillium, yeast. Especially yeast is the unicellular organism. Is the single cell protein. Yeast. Okay, mainly yeast they can produce the bread. Some are the bakeries. Okay, next one Basidiomycotina. Mainly these are they can form the basidios in food bodies the basidium. Okay, and next one is the Deuteromycotina, the totally absent the sexual reproduction. Mainly they can available in the asexual reproduction. Okay, these are the classification of Ainsworth classification. Next one, what are the uh, importance of the fungi? Mainly the importance of the fungi is that mainly they control the agriculture. Okay, agriculture. And next one, some are the downy mildew disease called the wilt, especially wilt is the downy mildew diseases. Next one, ergot of some are the Gramineaceae family. Smart diseases cause the some are the mainly Basidiomycotina members, Vaccinia and smart diseases, next rust diseases, wood rot diseases. Okay, and at the same time, in using in medicine mean most of the number of antibiotics also produced from the some of the fungal member, especially uh, chrysogenum chrysogenum sorry Penicillium notatum, especially the penicillin is derived from the Penicillium notatum, and the economically derived from the Penicillium chrysogenum, derived from the Penicillium chrysogenum. At the same time, Claviceps purpurea is also the type of the ergot diseases, the type of the alkalites. Mainly, they can affect the ripe plants, ergot diseases. Some are the edible mushrooms. What are the edible mushrooms? Some are the especially Agaricus bisporus. These are the edible mushrooms. Morchella, morels, and truffles are the edible mushroom. Some are the harmful fungus. Amanita. The Amanita also is the harmful fungus. These are the mainly Amanita. Is a poisonous mushroom. Okay, these are the next one is the Amanita is also called as the death cup of mushroom. Amanita mainly they can produce some of the uh, aflatoxins. Aflatoxins. Next one is the mainly different types of the toxins also produced by some of the fungal members. Okay, bread mainly they can produce the cheese, cassava. Mainly is the cassava is the root of Maniat scalentus. Commonly is also called as cassava. Okay, Ticca disease of groundnut mainly caused by the Cercospora arachidicola and Cercospora personatum. Cotton wilt disease, Fusarium oxyphyllum. Okay, next one is the clubroot is the caused by the Plasmodium brassicae. Downy mildew disease, the Plasma verticilla and grapes especially. Some are the they can produce some of the vitamins and some of the amino acid, the organic acid also they can produce the number of fungal members. Next one is the uh, deterioration of wood, especially polyporous. Polyporous are the participant in the deterioration of wood is the mainly secondary xylem of the tree species are the essentially mainly they can use for the construction of the wood. The number of fungi, especially belong to the Apophyloporus and the Polyporus, Ganoderma. Next one is the Colobia, is all the mainly affect the woods. These are the Polyporus, mainly deterioration of wood. Okay, deterioration of the fuels. Kerosene fungi also deterioration of the fuels and the deterioration of the optical equipment. Okay, these are the economic important of some are the fungal members. Okay, these are the fungi. Next one, life cycle also. Life cycle also important in fungal members. mainly Atlantic life cycle, especially they can see in the some are the Mastigomycotina members, Atlantic life cycle. For example, Mucor, Atlantic life cycle. Next one is the Diplantic life cycle. Also, they can see in the some are the Umystis member, especially Umystis, especially the cell is made of the chitin along with the cellulose, glucans plus cellulose. The Umystis members are the cell wall is made of the cellulose, mycelium. Diplantic life cycle is the some are the examples of some are the yeast. Okay, next one, origin and evolution of the fungi. Some are the scientists are the proposed the fungal members are origin from the algae. Some are the what type of the algae? The filamentous algae, mainly filamentous algae. Origin from the unicellular algae and the phylogenetic origin of the algae. Next one, already we discussed the classification of algae is over. Myxomycota, Eumycota. Mainly, sexual reproduction is totally absent in in Deuteromycotina members. Okay, Penicillium chrysogenum. Aspergillus niger, they can produce some of the organic acid, citric acid. Okay, citric acid, single cell proteins, yeast, bread, Saccharomyces cerevisiae. Okay, fungi as a food, fungi, edible fungi. Okay, edible fungi is the button mushroom. Harmful activities, the fungi are the disease plants, club root. Next one, Cercospora. Okay, these are the general characters of fungi and economic importance of the fungi. Any doubt? Yes, any doubt? This is the next class. Next, I will explain the next class. I will explain the life cycles of albugo. And next one is the Penicillium, Neurospora, Basidiomycotina, Agaricus. Next one, Cercospora. Okay, some are the plant disease caused by the some of the fungal and algae. Sorry, bacteria, viruses. Okay, next one. Well, these are the next one. Remaining topics are the life cycle of the fungal members and plant pathology. Any doubts? Thank you.
No, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, what is parasexuality? Sir,
Sorry, is not there.